expect from him is sensitivity. When so many people have died, when women have been paraded naked in Manipur, the least we expect of you is 60 seconds. Just listen to us for 60 seconds, but they were denied that opportunity, the MP. The Prime Minister does not belong to a particular party when he is representing the country. He belongs to the entire nation. Absolute shameful. And it is an absolute embarrassing thing for any Prime Minister of the country. Show and so much fauna and flora when you cannot even listen to us for a minute. And maybe your government has not been capable enough to tell you what has exactly happened in Manipur. But first time in the history of this country, the LOP's mic has been switched off. He was denied permission by Honorable Speaker to speak on the issue of Manipur. Why? They're not expecting that India Alliance would be attacking them on so many fronts. They thought he's going to have one-man show, but that's not going to happen. Sorry to say that to you, Mr. Continue with our agitations inside and outside Parliament. We are going to make the Prime Minister accountable and answerable. He is responsible for whatever has happened in Manipur. We saw a gross show of the Prime Minister's insensitivity and lack of empathy towards the burning issue of Manipur that has been going on for so long. Yesterday, we heard the Prime Minister's reply to the presidential address. And just as the Prime Minister's reply was about to begin, Honorable Rahul Gandhi ji raised his hand as the leader of opposition. It's the second most important position, constituent position after the leader of the House, which is the Prime Minister. He raised his hand to speak, but he was denied the opportunity. It has never happened that the LOP's mic has been switched off. When the Congress was in power and when the BJP was in opposition, the LOP's mic is always on. Even in the Vidhan Sabhas, the LOP's mics are always on. But first time in the history of this country, the LOP's mic has been switched off. He was denied permission by Honorable Speaker to speak on the issue of Manipur. That in itself is an act of insensitivity and lack of empathy towards Manipur. When that happened, the Prime Minister continued his speech. All of us, we identified with the problems of Manipur. India Alliance has strongly stood by the people of Manipur and the MPs of Manipur who wanted a minute, I would say, because we kept asking the Speaker, sir, we just want a minute. All we wanted is 60 seconds to bring in front of the Prime Minister, who probably either is not aware of the problems of Manipur, he doesn't want to face the people of Manipur, he doesn't want to go to Manipur. And which is why they often deny us the opportunity to present the problems of Manipur in Parliament. There are two MPs from Manipur who were denied the opportunity, who were not given the opportunity to speak. One was given the opportunity, but yesterday, in front of the Prime Minister, because we wanted to draw the Prime Minister's attention. The Prime Minister does not belong to a particular party when he is representing the country. He belongs to the entire nation. The least we expect from him is sensitivity. When so many people have died, when women have been paraded naked in Manipur, the least we expect of you is 60 seconds. Just listen to us for 60 seconds, but they were denied that opportunity, the MPs. Our whip, Honorable Gaurav Gogoi ji, and the MPs, everybody got into the well. We followed them into the well. Entire India opposition leaders, MPs followed them into the well. We were trying to tell the Speaker, just give us 60 seconds, that's all we wanted, but we were denied we were denied the permission. LOP was not given the permission to speak. The Prime Minister refused to speak. Even the Prime Minister didn't even mention Manipur in his speech. That in itself is the most, how hardened can you be? And there's no empathy, there's lack of empathy. He was going on. By the end of it, only the Speaker and the Prime Minister were talking to each other. And of course, the MPs were thumping the desks. There was absolute noise in Parliament. He did not mention any of the important issues. We were telling him that Manipur pe jo अन्याय हुआ है, उसके बारे में हमको बोलने दो. He did not pay heed, and this is not the first time that it has happened. They talk about infrastructure that has happened in the northeast. Why doesn't he use those roads to reach Manipur? Why hasn't the Prime Minister gone to Manipur? That's the major big question that we want to ask the BJP and the Prime Minister. Why isn't he letting us talk about Manipur? And this in itself shows that the BJP for some reason is not ready to talk about Manipur. They have been caught on the back foot. If you see the Prime Minister's body language, he did not expect that the India alliance would attack him. The BJP has gone on a back foot, which is why they're not expecting that India alliance would be attacking them on so many fronts. They thought he's going to have, the upper hand and one-man show, but that's not going to happen. Sorry to say that to you, Mr. Prime Minister. We're not going to let that happen. We're a constructive opposition. You have to respect the opposition. You have to respect and understand the problems of Manipur, and that's all we're asking you to do. You can silence our voices in Parliament, but you cannot silence our voices on the streets of India. We represent the voice of India. We represent the voice of Manipur, and you cannot deny us that opportunity. And wait for the days to come. We are going to continue with our agitations inside and outside Parliament. We are going to make the Prime Minister accountable and answerable. He is responsible for whatever has happened in Manipur. He is responsible for the atrocities committed in Manipur, and he is also answerable and accountable. He is running away from responsibility. Being the Prime Minister is not all about show, and he's so full of himself that he is he's lending a blind eye to Manipur. So it's not all hunky-dory and it's not all about show when you're the Prime Minister. When you're the Prime Minister, you're also responsible and accountable for all the atrocities that are happening in our country. And it is your responsibility, it is also the Speaker's responsibility because we adequately represent each and every community in Parliament, and this is the temple of democracy. And you are insulting the temple of democracy. What is the point of making a new building when you're silencing our voices? But we're not going to let that happen. What is the point of this, such a show and so much fauna and flora when you cannot even listen to us for a minute, and when you cannot, the voices of the families the sorrow of the families is what we want to bring in front of you. Maybe your government has not been capable enough to tell you what has exactly happened in Manipur, so give us that opportunity. But you're denying us that opportunity, which means that you're absolutely insensitive to the problems of Manipur. You don't want to talk about Manipur, you don't want to go to Manipur, and you don't want to do anything about it. You have not lent your shoulder to cry on to the families of Manipur, and if the Prime Minister of a country behaves in this way, it is an absolute shameful and it is an absolute embarrassing thing for any Prime Minister of the country, and it is shameful. I think all of us need to hang our heads in shame if the Prime Minister of the country is behaving in such a manner.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Boss, move one-on-one.
प्रशांत जी, मैं अंदर जा रहा हूँ, आप पैक करके आसपास ही रहिए।